Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to it's Sunday, the 21st of April. It's about 51 out here. It's not too cold. It feels a lot cooler because the humidity's really weird, and it's been off and on sprinkling. It hasn't rained for a bit, but I come out here to talk to you guys, and Sasha's on the bench, painted to the shop wall there. So you can see the little sprinkles on the sidewalk. Dear Lord, God forbid that dog gets wet. But this is literally what it's looked like. Woke up this morning. The weather showed no rain until, I don't know, like 3 or 4 or something like that. And woke up, it poured down rain until, I don't know, about 11 or so. But it's nice now. It's not raining at the moment. Anyway. Welcome to Sunday. There'll be no lawn cutting today. One, off and on rain's keeping it wet, and it's so thick, it's just deeply wet. It's gonna, like yesterday, it needs to be nice and windy. It got windy and dried that stuff out, and I was able to do the front lawn and or the driveway, basically. And yeah, takes the wind and no rain. Now I got this area cut. And I swear, it literally looks like it's jumped up since yesterday. I was late in the day. Just ran out of time. I ended up messing with that lawnmower for so long that, yeah, it kind of took my day away from me as far as lawn maintenance. But we got that done. Anyway, did something out here. Let me show you. Because my old half pipe, or half log, had to be removed. It got moved over there on the other side. It's brick and stuff I get out of the way to get the lawnmower in and out, but so that's been altered. I come out this morning, I don't know which one of the dogs, but those two sticks at the bottom were almost touching each other. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. Kelly got this DeWalt staple gun. You know, one of the old sting ones you do with your hand. You can put that thing in plus mode or hard mode or whatever and shoot these long staples out of that thing. I used it for those little boards there to try to keep from driving off the edge there. But these are those I showed you last night. I had only done 2 of them when I was talking to you last night. But that's those SWX. Oh, that's who it said it was sold by. Literally on Amazon, it had no name. It just said beadlocker wheels for, you know, SCX 10, TRX, you know, just a general, fits most RC cars. They, the inner holes, is it locks down against that 12 millimeter hex thing in the back. But the holes are so wide in that thing. I mean, I think the flange nut barely covers the hole, but they're cheap. But they're good basher wheels. That's just out here banging around. And, you know, as an added bonus, they actually look pretty good. They'll work. I know they work because I've been running them before. And Kelly, that's what's on the F-150, and they work great. Oh, It's on back order for right now, but I'm getting another one of these chrome light bars from Traxxas, and this thing unbolts in the middle, and you can separate it. And so what I'm gonna do, because she likes her black roll bars, so I'm gonna buy the chrome one, take it apart, and this is all in the kit, and then the wiring runs down and comes out the back here. I'm just gonna take it apart, take the light kit, and it's on this bar, and it's all pre-wired and everything, of course, and I'll just put it together with her black roll bars. She'll have the chrome cups, but she has the chrome cups up on there. Oh, up on there now. So, but I did one extra thing. I made another brick bridge, but the approach, it's a layer of bricks higher, and the approach is pretty steep. The K10 goes over it, but I'm wondering how, like, the Gen 7 and even the Bronco, their bumpers stick out a little further than And the high trails, of course, they're lifted. So, and it actually hits the rear when it goes across. But, you know, I remember having this thing a single layer. And I knew it was kind of tight with the wheels. So when I put the 1.9s, took the 2.2s off, I thought the truck was a whole lot skinnier. So I thought, well, I'm not going to put the extra layer in here like I did this. I just leave it a single layer. Yeah, it's a tight fit. You'll see, hang tight. And I pretty much have to hit this thing. In fact, that might even be enough angle that it won't work, because the rear tire won't go on it. I mean, that's just barely. Yeah, see, the rear's going to miss. So I may have to rethink this thing. I mean, it's great for the other trucks, but the K10 and the F-150 are wide enough that you can miss with the rear wheel. But it has no, diffs are unlocked too, by the way. But I mean, them brakes, there's enough traction on those things. Yeah, see, that's sketchy. That's how you end up scratching something. I think the trailer hitch, yeah, snags right there coming off. Get this thing as straight as we can here. See if I get it this time. So I was trying to make it wider and taller. I may have had something there, but as long as you hit it straight on, you're good. But coming from the other side, it's a little sketchy. This one's no problem because you just kind of fall on it. You don't really have to worry about it. I may have to alter that thing a little bit. Oh, I haven't ridden anything up or down this thing since I put my board on it. I'm surprised those cheap wheels and everything worked out as good as what they did. But yeah, so I might bash around the house. You're not messing up any of your good stuff. Good looking old truck. Look at them. Always. Got fresh water everywhere around the house. They drink out of the mud holes there. Can't get them to stop. So I took the K10 and for a second and started downpouring for just a few minutes. I sat inside there for a bit. So now I'm back out. And we'll see how the old Gen 7 handles this thing. This should be, gotta get used to holding my hand a different way for a different remote. This thing should be nice and skinny and take that thing like a breeze if I don't drive it off the, yeah, that might be a little too much. Come on, old Gen 7. But yeah, that little plank there in the middle, that'll keep the dogs from shifting that thing around a lot. So I found this crazy deal that's yeah, too good to pass up. If you guys into RC cars, or especially rock crawling, you'll definitely know the Axial name. Well, here, I think it's been about a year ago, maybe less, they came out with this Bronco, what they call an early edition. It's the old square body, or what they call it, bathtub shape, or something. The old original back in the 60s, you know. And so anyway, Axial has this very, look, I'm telling you, you got to be exactly, you got to pay attention to both wheels at all times. I absolutely thought I was way good enough. But anyway, if you could look it up, it's really nice. It's like, I think it's $500 or $600. Dude, I got that thing. You got to be kidding me. I'm end up having to come out here with another set of bricks and run it beside it, just like the other one. But anyway, I got that Bronco. It's a deal through Axial, and which I think Horizon Hobbies actually owns Axial. Maybe not, I don't know. But they all have the same stuff on there. That makes me believe that the thing is driving down the road all cockeyed, huh? So anyway, this Bronco's very scale. It has an interior and all kinds of stuff in it. It's based on the SEX 10-2. And anyway, got one of those coming. Be something extra fun to play with. Yeah, it's still trying to roll off the back. Maybe I should look. Maybe this thing doesn't. Maybe it's not aligned at all. Maybe it's driving all kinds of cockeyed. So what'd you do? Oh, that one clears everything just like perfectly fine. Let me whip this thing around. So is that thing driving straight? I don't normally have my prescription glasses on when I'm out here, but man, them bricks are like way too small. We're gonna have to do some altering out here. Well, that's a bummer to have to dig all that back up. Seems to be going straight. I don't know what the major malfunction is. Driver issues? I can assure you it's probably that. But anyway, this one has the Fusion SE in it because the truck is pretty much perfect the way it is, except for it's got a, like the Fusion is a 2-in-1. It's the motor and the ESC. Well, this thing has got the ESC and the receiver all in the same thing, so you can't really, I don't think there's any way to put a brushless motor on it. So I got another budget thing. It's a 6-channel radio with a receiver. They're really popular with the guys, so what I'm seeing everybody using. And so we'll be able to put that Fusion motor in. From what I hear, the servo's fine, and everything's good. It just has one of the worst trail braking I've ever seen. When you let go of the throttle, that's your trail brake. Yeah, it's like it has a slight resistance to it. Otherwise, it just rolls away. That makes it very difficult to rock crawl with them. So anyway, the Fusion motor. Remember I told you the prices were going crazy there for a while? I don't know what was going on. It may have just been a mistake. But see, look how wide this thing is. Of course, there's no challenge to this because you just drive over it. What is with that whir? So it's like I gotta. That's kind of weird. It's like something in the drivetrain may be kind of sticky. Huh. I may have to investigate that. But anyway, this Bronco is really cool. So got another Ford in the family. Fords are starting to outnumber everything. I've never been a Ford guy ever. Nobody in my family's ever been a Ford guy. I guess when it comes to RC cars, maybe somehow or other I get attracted. One of the reviews, somebody's going, really? Another Ford? Because a lot of Fords, the Broncos, F-150s, and all kinds of different things with them, but it's cool. And it's a licensed body, so it's all legit and real to scale. And it's like this. It's a fixed axle. It's doesn't have portals, but it doesn't have those great big massive pumpkins on it either. And most of the people actually prefer it to not have the portals, by the sounds of it. But we'll see. Cool beans, man. When it gets all summertime and all these rides and everything, the RC cars are going to be crying next. You don't ever play with me no more. Well, as the seasons change, so did our interests. Down she comes again. What the heck was it hanging on there? Whoa. I was watching where I was going and should let go of the throttle, huh? That's like texting and driving, huh? Well, let's try this on for size. I know that's not as challenging, but it's ridiculous that the cars are driving off of it, so I widened her. And did the same thing with that one a long time ago. Geez, that was like last year, wasn't it? Fun stuff, man. Well, hello there, YouTube. There's some birds that are making the craziest sounds out there.
They do.
Some of the sounds I've never heard before. Like these weird, like the crows, how they make that creepy, like alien sound. They make cackling sound. Keep hearing that out there, too. It's nice to hear all the birds. Mm-hmm. Birds are saying, spring's about to come. Next weekend, it does.
Yes, it can be supposed to be nice.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't change.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, another very quiet weekend. Kelly doing her crafts and stuff. Me tinkering around with RC cars. Very fun though. It's very relaxing.
Yes.
Get my hands tinkering around with all that little intricate stuff.
Getting worked out and you don't even know it.
Sometimes I get a little frustrated on some things because your hands there's these times every once in a while it just doesn't do really small things, that this doesn't work, and it just like dadgummit. I don't really get mad or anything. It's annoying. Dadgummit, my hand did it again, but it's just in little spurts. So it's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be same old. I just wish my tongue stuff would stop. I still get that every once in a while. But anyway, it's starting to sprinkle on us. Mm-hmm. I think we better roll out before we have to run out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. All right. Back to the old grind tomorrow, Mama.
Back at her.
All right. Thank you guys for watching now.
See you in the morning.
Bye-bye.
Bye.